Hello, hello, it's Maria. I'm a reporter here with WDW Magazine, here to take you on another magical escape. I am coming to you from inside the grid. That is right. I am here today previewing TRON Lightcycle Run. It's opening April 4th in Tomorrowland here at the Magic Kingdom, and I cannot wait to get a sneak peek at the queue, at the locker process, and at the attraction itself. Let's go! While this canopy does look big from the outside, it really does feel even more massive being underneath it. We're following the walkway here, comes up and around. Check this out. Comes up and around, and you get to experience the ride passing overhead before you go ahead and get your chance to experience it. Look at the color that this canopy turns the sun. That's it right there. And it makes the sun almost this like very, very dark reddish color, really completely stopping any heat coming through. So that's a really nice feature. The coaster passing over, you can hear everyone screaming, having a great time. You can see the train come underneath, the people movers passing by. The astro orbiters are off in the distance. This is a great addition to Tomorrowland. Here we are at the test seat location. Here's a preview of how the boarding process will go. Looks like the rider who's queued up on the left-hand side will go around the back of the light cycles and board that way, and the rider on the right will just jump right on theirs. So here are the test seats. You can see they've got some leg restraints that pop out here, as well as this back restraint. And what you do is you get on and you pull these handles towards you right here. You pull them towards you, and that back restraint will lock in. That way you can test and see if you fit comfortably into the ride vehicle before entering the grid. Today we're in a preview, so they're scanning right there, but just to the left of the entrance here. If you come through this way where it says exit, here is where you will park any and all strollers and ECVs, and it is also where you exit the attraction, so you get a really cool second glance at what the coaster looks like. Just about to pass through the official entrance here. Looks like there will be 2 scan points here when the attraction does open. One will most likely be for a virtual queue at the beginning, and the other one will probably be for a paid lightning lane. Cool element there in this shaded part of the queue. Most of the queue is shaded, just a small portion stretching from the canopy to this actual entry building is not in the shade. It's actually just got some umbrellas up there for you, but most of it's in the shade, and today it's moving pretty quickly.
Attention users, you are about to be digitized into the world of TRON.
We are on Team Blue today. We entered in here.
All of Team Blue must be digitized, so please move all the way across.
Moving all the way up here. Walking right up to some screens here.
Users, prepare to be digitized into the world of TRON.
Team Blue, welcome to the grid. Proceed to games.
Awesome. Enter right into the launch room here as soon as you are digitized into the grid. If you're a Tron movie fan, here are some references to the film in this room, talking about Team Yellow and Team Red, previous champions.
For your safety, remain seated on your light cycle at all times. Permanezca sentado en su light cycle en todo momento. Mantenga la barra de seguridad.
Before I get to the locker system and hop on my light cycle, tune in for a word from my friends over at WDW Magazine.
Subscribe to WDW Magazine and escape to Walt Disney World every single month. This large format glossy magazine is filled with content, not ads. Subscribe now and don't miss another month of magic.
TRON is the first ever Disney attraction to require the use of lockers for items like bags and large wallets. So I'm going to break down how that locker system works. It is complimentary, 100% free. I'm going to show you how to use it today and what items you should store in it and what you can keep with you. Here is the locker area. It looks like any locker that is lit up blue, you are eligible to take. You just need your ticket, your annual pass, your magic band, or your phone. All right, it looks like 203 is available here. Let's give this one a try. Awesome. open it up and store everything into this locker. It is a pretty decently spacious locker. You can fit a good sized backpack in there. You need all hats, all backpacks, all any kind of bags, including this camera arm, has to go into this locker right now. Obviously, make sure you keep your ticket or Magic Band with you so that you can access your locker when you exit Tron. Apologies for less steady video here. My camera arm did have to go into the locker. What you are allowed to keep with you are things like cell phones, glasses, and wallets. That is about it. And that wallet's got to be just a regular small pocket-sized wallet. Can't be any kind of clutch or anything like that. So you can ask to wait for the front row if you want to. It's a sleek looking attraction. Here comes our vehicle. Oh yeah, look at those light cycles. Here we go. Here's the little compartment here right on the front where I'm gonna pop my phone in. Still locked into my light cycle here. Oh my goodness. First impressions, such a cool attraction. That really takes off at the launch way more than I expected. So definitely be prepared for that. The inside portion of the attraction, without really spoiling it, you do go through some combination of screens and physical props. It kind of reminded me almost of like a Guardians, but with a little bit more physical elements to it than just all the screens. It is all lights, it is all lit up, it is very, 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 very futuristic. And again, like I said earlier, after riding it, I feel even more strongly that this is a fantastic addition to Tomorrowland. Really fun. Let's see if this is as easy to retrieve our stuff as it was to put in. All right, we got a flash. All right, there it is, all of our stuff. There's a small pre-show here after you exit the attraction that is sponsored by Enterprise. Got some decals on the wall here and a pretty cool green light cycle here. This is definitely a little bit less intense in my opinion than something like Guardians for motion sickness, at least because it doesn't have that swinging element. This Tron is very straight. You get on the tracks and you continually go forward, whereas Guardians you can kind of tip and tilt and swing side to side that can maybe increase that motion sickness by a tad. This one's not like that at all. You're just straight on a track the whole way. Intensity, as far as intensity goes, it definitely launches quickly. You can feel the velocity when it launches for sure. So if you're someone who does not like speed, that's the launch right there, right? This first canopy section is actually right after the launch. So if you're someone who doesn't like that fast feeling, this might not be for you, but I thought it was really fun. It was an exhilarating kind of fast, not overwhelming fast at all. If there's anything tough about this, to me, it's kind of keeping your neck and upper body elevated the whole time. So much was going on. I kept constantly like wanting to look around and crane my neck. So I would say that's the most difficult part of this whole thing. It was comfortable, it was fun, it was fast, and I personally cannot wait to ride it again. So thank you so much for watching today. Again, I'm Maria, and I'll see you in the next Magical Escape.